When it comes to hunting, crocodiles are absolute pros. They can easily catch their prey, and sometimes they even use tricks to do so. But have you ever wondered how these reptiles evolve such skills? The answer might surprise you. Welcome back, Heroes of Courage, to Brave Story Channel, where each tale is a testament to the power of determination and unwavering spirit. In this video, we'll dive into the intriguing world of crocodiles and reveal their secret to successful hunting. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover how crocodiles use lures to fool their unsuspecting prey. In the murky depths of the water, a crocodile silently stalks its prey. Its eyes narrowed, it waits patiently for the perfect moment to strike. With lightning-fast reflexes, it lunges forward, its powerful jaws snapping shut with a bone-crushing force. And just like that, the hunt is over. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. Crocodiles have been on the planet for over 200 million years, evolving alongside dinosaurs. During that time, they've developed some pretty clever hunting techniques. But one question has always puzzled scientists. How do crocodiles lure their prey within striking distance without getting too close themselves? To find out, researchers from the University of Chicago set up an underwater camera system in the swamps of Louisiana. What they discovered was nothing short of astonishing. In a remote area of the swamp, a crocodile had made itself comfortable in a bed of aquatic plants. It was waiting patiently for a fish to swim by when suddenly, bam, it struck. The crocodile's mouth opened wide, revealing rows of sharp teeth that could easily tear through flesh and bone. In a matter of seconds, the fish was no more. But here's where things get interesting. The crocodile didn't eat the fish right away. Instead, it held it in its mouth and did something unexpected. It released a cloud of bubbles, creating a miniature whirlpool that spun the fish around and around. Then, believe it or not, the crocodile spit the fish back out. But why would it do such a thing? Well, the answer lies in the crocodile's hunting strategy. You see, crocodiles are ambush predators, meaning they rely on catching their prey off guard. They usually wait for a fish to come close before snatching it up in their powerful jaws. But this puts the crocodile at risk of injury. After all, fish have sharp scales and slippery bodies that can easily cut and bruise the crocodile's mouth. Plus, larger prey can inflict serious damage if they thrash around during the capture. So crocodiles have evolved a clever trick to minimize the risk of injury during the capture process. They basically play a game of keep away with their food. By holding the fish in their mouths and spinning it around with bubbles, crocodiles can tire out their prey, making it easier to swallow whole. This technique works especially well on fast-moving fish that would otherwise be difficult to catch. And get this, crocodiles aren't the only animals that use lures to hunt. There are tons of other species out there that rely on similar tactics to catch their unsuspecting prey. One great example is the anglerfish. These bizarre fish have a special lure above their mouths that they use to attract prey. Yep, you heard that right. They're literally nature's very own fishing rod. These little guys don't mess around when it comes to attracting dinner. Their lures dangle enticingly in front of their mouths, waving around like a tasty treat that potential meals can't resist. Some anglerfish even add a glowing light to the mix, making their lures shine like a beacon in the dark depths of the ocean. Now, you might be wondering how exactly these lures work. Well, let's take a closer look. Anglerfish usually have a small, fleshy appendage above their mouths that they can move around like a little worm or a shrimp. This appendage acts as a lure, attracting curious fish that think it's a tasty morsel of food. Once the unsuspecting prey gets close enough, the anglerfish strikes with lightning speed, snatching up its meal in its sharp, pointed teeth. But anglerfish aren't the only ones using flashy lights to attract their prey. There are plenty of other deep-sea creatures that have taken this tactic to new heights, or should I say, depths. Take the hatchetfish, for example. These weird-looking fish have photophores, or light-producing organs on their bellies that they can turn on to lure in prey. Hatchetfish are kind of like the James Bond of the deep sea. They're always ready with a dazzling display of lights to attract their unsuspecting victims. But why do they do this? Well, it's simple. They want to eat, and they want to stay alive. In the dark depths of the ocean, it can be hard to find food. So hatchetfish have evolved a clever way to attract prey right to their mouths. Their flashing lights are like a beacon in the darkness, luring in small fish that get blinded by their brilliance. Once the unsuspecting prey is close enough, the hatchetfish strikes with lightning speed, snatching up its meal in its sharp teeth. And anglerfish and hatchetfish aren't the only ones using lures to hunt. There are tons of other deep-sea creatures that have mastered this art form. Take the dragonfish, for example. These creepy-looking fish have lures that hang from their snouts like spider webs, waiting for an unsuspecting meal to get caught in them. Dragonfish are like the ultimate patient hunters. They'll wait for hours on end for the perfect meal to swim by. But once they get a bite, they strike with lightning speed, snatching up their prey in their powerful jaws. And let's not forget about the lantern shark. These sharks have a glowing light on their heads that acts as a lure, attracting tiny fish that get mesmerized by its brilliance. Once the unsuspecting prey is close enough, the lantern shark opens its huge mouth and swallows its meal whole. As we continue to explore the depths of our oceans, we're sure to uncover even more amazing examples of animals that use lures to hunt. Who knows what other clever tactics they've evolved to survive in this vast, mysterious world. Meanwhile, back in the murky waters of Louisiana, crocodiles are still using their bubble trick to catch fish. But some sneaky prey has caught onto their tactics. Gar, a type of fish known for its intelligence and resourcefulness, has learned to spot a bubble trick from a mile away. These clever fish have seen one too many of their friends get snatched up by crocodiles, and they're not about to let it happen to them. So when they see a crocodile with a mouthful of bubbles, they know exactly what's coming. Gar are quick and agile, able to dart in and out of the water with ease. They use their knowledge of their environment and their physical abilities to evade the crocodile's grasp. They know the best hiding spots and can sense danger long before the crocodile gets close. Plus, they're just plain fast. When a crocodile tries to strike, the gar is already gone, disappearing into the murky water with a flick of its tail. But crocodiles are persistent hunters, and they're not about to give up without a fight. They've been stalking gar for centuries, and they've learned a few tricks of their own, like using their powerful tails to create whirlpools that suck the gar right towards them. But the gar is always ready for this, using their streamlined bodies to glide through the water and avoid being caught. The battle between a crocodile and gar is a game of cat and mouse, a dance between predator and prey that has been going on for centuries. And while the crocodile may eventually get lucky and land a bite, the gar always manages to escape, leaving the crocodile empty-pawed but not defeated. This ancient game of chase is a reminder of the endless struggle for survival that plays out every day in the natural world. It's a testament to the adaptability and resilience of both the gar and the crocodile, two species that have managed to thrive in spite of the challenges they face. So next time you find yourself lounging by the water, just remember that there's a constant battle going on between cunning predators and their quick-witted prey. And who knows, maybe you'll be lucky enough to witness the amazing bubble trick of the crocodile firsthand. Just be careful not to get too close. And that's a wrap, folks. We hope you enjoyed learning all about the amazing ways that crocodiles use lures to catch their prey. From the alligator's deadly stare to the gar's elusive movements, the animal kingdom is full of fascinating creatures and their unique hunting strategies. If you liked this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two about the world around you. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the wild world of nature. Until next time, Stay curious and keep exploring.